Welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak 2. It's been a while because it's been a while since the demo was put out, and then I was finishing up another game, Shining Force. So now we're finally going to continue with this game from where we kind of sort of left off at the demo. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. And this is where you get to choose either going to the port city with Van, seeing what the substitute Spriggans are up to. And I decided I wanted to see what the substitute Spriggans were up to, even though it says Act 1B here. Because I kind of feel like this is the big part of the chapter, and this is the killing time part of the chapter. If you've ever played a Trails game, you know what I mean. So I'm going to go with these guys first. Might be a mistake. I did play through the part of the game I played through on the demo again. Got a lot of food items and was pretty flush with cash because they gave you some nice items from playing the other game previously, and I sold some of those so that I could make sure I bought as much food as I wanted. So we're going to start with substitute Spriggans here. Let's go. February 27th. 9:45 a.m.
Damn it! Who the hell are these kids? They just won't let up!
Give it up already.
You might want to listen to him. There's no throwing us off the scent.
It's like I told you before! I would never scam a soul, I swear!
Oh, you don't need to act dumb. The fact that you're even trying means you already are.
What else do you
ouch.
expect from a third-rate crook? You left so much glaring evidence behind that we stopped bothering to collect it all partway through.
Snot-nosed little... I'll show you third rate!
That adds attempted assault to your charges. Feel like digging this hole any deeper?
It's too late to backpedal now that you've put your true colors on blast.
Okay, fine. I'll admit it. But hear me out. I've got a proposition. Let me go free, and I'll give you half of my take. What do you say to that? Besides, what's wrong with pulling one over on some lousy ex-convict anyway? They deserved it.
Who won't let up now? How long their rap sheet is makes no difference. Fraud is fraud.
Don't get me wrong. I could go for the extra pocket change, but it wouldn't be any fun to play with dirty money.
Oh, brainless brats.
Totally
What are you
would.
planning to do with me then? Hand me over to the cops? Or the guild, maybe? Try it. And the bastard who put you up to this is gonna be in for a world of hurt. Once a scumbag, always a scumbag, no matter how reformed they are. You really expect them to live the life of a normal person? Not in a million years!
Ouch again.
Once a scumbag, always a scumbag. I guess we can't argue with that.
Yeah. Run as you might, the past has a way of catching up to you.
But the second someone tries to accept it and move on anyway, you think it's cool to talk smack about them? That kinda ticks me off.
Turning over a new leaf takes commitment. If you want to spit on that, we're not going to let it slide.
Just stay away!
As if we turn you into the guild or police. Those namby-pambies would let you off way easy.
You took things outside the law, and they'll stay there. We know plenty of other discreet ways to do a petty criminal in.
What's with
Thanks.
you two? Why would you side with them, of all people? I even held back on making a move until that meddling Spriggan left town!
That's where you went wrong. You took a stupid chance based on some half-baked intel.
I mean, yeah, the guy you're talking about is out of the capital. But that's why he's having us fill in for him.
We're what you might call substitute Spriggans.
Flashback. 5 days earlier. Substitutes, brigands? Us? Temporarily, yeah. What do you think? I think some advance notice would have been nice. What would we have to do exactly? It's just like it sounds. Be acting as my proxies. That means taking on any 4 SPGs requests that crop up while I'm out of town. This office here would be yours to use as a base of operations. I'll even hook you up with some contacts of mine that you might find handy. Sounds like a pretty good deal, actually. Think of 4 SPGs as a way to get the lay of the land, make connections, and gather intel. Heck, they might even help you pick up some dirt on whatever it is you're looking for. That's how I'd approach it, anyway. So that's what you meant by substitute brigands. It does make sense. Yeah, I considered doing the whole part-time assistant thing again, but with how long I'll be gone, this felt like the better option. Plus, with them taking care of the place, you won't have to bother. You guys could handle it just fine, right? Got a lifetime of experience to fall back on, so the requests themselves won't be a problem. But are you sure it's okay for us to be playing Spriggan? I mean, don't you guys have some special style of doing things? To an extent. You don't have to take on every 4 SPG, and once you do, there's no hard and fast rules on how to get it done. Those parts will be 100% up to you guys. That said, whatever you end up doing, just make sure it's something you can live with. At the end of the day, that's all our style really boils down to, and I always follow it as best I can. I see. And well, I'm sold. We'll take you up on your offer. Starting a day where your new substitute brigands. Since you're both still finding your footing in Edith, I'll lend you as much support as I can. You've got school to worry about. I'll keep it within reason, just enough so that it doesn't interfere with my studies. Hey, it's your education. For what it's worth, we'd appreciate the help. Yeah, you can show us the ropes, Aggie. I do not know how she gets Aggie out of Agnes. Of course, I'd be more than happy to. We'll hash things out in more detail tomorrow. In the meantime, there's a free room upstairs. Should be fine for you to crash there a while. The man running the bistro downstairs is the landlord, right? We'll ask if he's okay with it. Either way, it'll take a day for us to head back to the inn and get our luggage together. Guess that makes this TTFN. See you tomorrow. Ooh, and I thought yesterday was busy. There sure has been a lot going on lately. It feels like last year all over again. Yeah, well, personally, I don't miss having to dig my way out of mortal peril every 5 seconds. The only digging I want to do right now is into that creamy cocoa pudding I've been saving. Bad news, Van. You can pretend otherwise, but I know Van would be the first to jump headlong into danger. My pudding! Van? It's gone. Oh, tell me this isn't happening. Wait. What's with this note? Thanks for the pudding. It was delish. So she wasn't messing around. That little sneak actually ate the damn thing. And it was only available for a limited time. I'm going to miss him while he's away. But at least things won't be boring around here. back in the boring part. Oh, there's Agnes.
I was starting to think I'd never catch up.
Oh, there you are, Aggie. We just nabbed us a sleazy shark.
Already? That must be some kind of record. Although I probably shouldn't celebrate quite yet.
Cough up the Mira.
But I already gave back everything I took!
Oh, we're not talking about that, silly. You still have a compensation tax to settle.
What?
Just because you made things even doesn't mean you made them right. Now get to it before you wind up a human pincushion.
Should I start with the right side or the left? Choices. Actually, why don't I let you pick? See? Aren't I just the sweetest?
Stop! Whatever you want, I'll pay it. Just please don't kill me.
Makes you wonder who the bad guy is in this scenario.
Act 1B, Substitute Spriggans. Alright, client got their mirror back with interest. It's one more request in the bag. Another job well done, you two. I know the plan was for me to walk you through Edith and some 4 SPGs, but it turns out you never needed it. I suppose there wasn't much point in me tagging along. I wouldn't say that at all. With you around, I only have to make half as many happy retorts at Nadia, and that's priceless. Oh, so that's what you meant. You helped with plenty of other things, too. Like that con man. We wouldn't have caught him half as fast if you hadn't picked up on him. Yep, he's a total cakewalk thanks to you, Aggie. Really? It makes me feel a bit better. But you know, we can take it from here for today. You still have prep work to do for the festival, right? Yeah, go get on that. The two of us have this down pat. Well, if you're absolutely sure, I'll come back later tonight to bring you some snacks. You really don't have to put yourself out for us. Not that we'd ever say no to fine eats, free eats, or fine eats. Anyway, have fun at school. Bye. Finally, little Miss Chaperone has left the building. Now I can spend my whole day slacking off. And that differs from any other day. How? Well, for one thing, I won't have Aggie giving me grief for bumming around. Ever consider not bumming around? Ooh, Elaine.
Odd.
Sorry, nobody's home. Arkwright Solutions is on extended vacation.
Hardly convincing.
You're that bracer.
What part of vacation did you not get? If you're looking for Van, he's still out of town on business.
Oh, I'm well aware. He's filled me in on the whole situation, including the two of you. Temporary arrangements aside, I shouldn't have to tell you that Spriggans don't take vacations.
You heard the woman.
Aw, and after we just got rid of Aggie, too. So long, Easy Street. It was nice knowing you.
So, what brings Rudy's blade here? I could understand it if Van were around. This has nothing to do with him. Rather, I have a request to make of you in particular. Us specifically? Are you subcontracting the way people do with Van? Not quite. Technically, this would be more of a collaborative effort. I'd like your assistance with a case I'm working on. Now I'm even more confused. What kind of help can we offer one of the guild's top racers? Let me explain. Edith's orbital network is currently experiencing minor delays and interruptions. They aren't quite frequent enough to constitute a major problem just yet. But something similar occurred last year in Basel, and it turned out to be far more severe than initially assumed. With that in mind, we can't afford to leave this matter be. I'm not too caught up on that incident in Basel, but wasn't Almada the one behind it? Yes, of course I realize it's unlikely this is anywhere close to that scale. But that doesn't mean some other criminal isn't employing a similar method. So this is a troubleshooting job? Wouldn't someone else out there be a better fit for this sort of thing? Heck, there's a famous super hacker here in Edith who's been in the game since the Arbal Net was born. Ren. The girl you're referring to is otherwise engaged. In fact, it was she who directed me to you. That explains it. Jeez, Ren, throws under the bus much? So how about it? Is this for SPG to your liking? Better reschedule your slacking appointment, Nadia. Fine, whatever. I'm a big girl. I can do stuff when I have to. And hey, we might find a clue about the you-know-what we're looking for along the way. You-know-what? It's settled then. Arkwright Solutions substitute Spriggans are on the case. Looking forward to working with you, Elaine. The pleasure's all mine. Well, no time to waste. Mind filling us in on what you know so far? Unfortunately, there isn't much to go on yet. A Communication Bureau representative did send us a statistical report on the network failures, however. If you don't mind giving me your contact info, I can forward it to your ciphers. Sure thing. Yeah, I'm down.
Contact information exchanged. Data transmitted and synchronized.
Nothing about these numbers struck me as conspicuous. I don't see any obvious patterns either. All I can really glean is that the occurrences are limited to inside the capital. We could probably figure something out if we had a larger sample size. You're not wrong, but these service problems are just infrequent enough to keep us in the dark. Indeed, which gives us every reason to believe they're being done deliberately. Yeah, something definitely feels off about this. We just dealt with some horrible network trouble ourselves a little bit ago. You mean in the Marchant Garden? I'd say it's less dealt with and more still dealing with. Maybe I'm off the mark. Do you think it's related? The Marchant Garden. Renee, that is Kincaid from the CID, told me about it. Whether or not it has any bearing to this case, however, may be difficult to determine. Don't quote me on this, but I'd say the probability is pretty slim. On what basis? The Marchant Garden's got a wide surface area with coverage across both Calvert and Orid State. But only the capital's having issues, leaving us with a bunch of pieces that don't fit. I don't know if anything's changed now that the signal's been hijacked. But the Garden's original main server is probably in Orid, where Marduk's headquarters is. In which case, it wouldn't make sense for Edith to be affected before Orid. Pretty much, yeah. Guess me, we're dealing with something wholly different here. I see. Your reasoning is sound. Say we narrowed our search down to Edith. What locations would you find suspect? Well, going by the data, the delays in interpretations are popping up all willy-nilly. interruptions, I think. It's almost like someone doesn't want us to dig deeper, so they're randomizing the values to throw us off track. What exactly? If the location and frequency of these outages are being manually controlled over the whole city, then we should be able to narrow down the source of the interference. Now I get it. There's only so many places in Edith that could emit an orbital signal that strong. Which leaves Tyrant Tower as our most likely candidate. And with that, we have our decision. You know, I've got a funny feeling this was all just one big test. But yeah, I guess you're all set now. Happy trails! Hope it all goes well. You're not getting off that easily. The two of you are exactly as he described. He told you about us? Oh yeah, I heard she was in Edith for a little while. Kind of a long while, actually, most of the last game. What did she say? In brief, that you were very capable for your age, and that your dynamic never failed to warm her heart. Capable, I get, but where'd that second part come from? So what kind of impression did we leave on those guys? Oh, what are you getting all huffy about? I don't think she meant it in a bad way. It sounded more to me like she was calling us a perfect pair. Oh, you're entitled to that opinion. Still, it works. You and me do make a perfect pair of partners. Guess we'll have to buckle down and prove her right. Well, that's one interpretation. Not the one I would have gone for, though. Flashback to school days. I can't help but be reminded of how we were back in the day. Ben would always try to worm his way out of things, and I'd have to be the one to drag him along. Something on your mind? Not at all. Now, let's head over to Tryon Tower in the 3rd District. Fine. Off we go, then. Before we leave, you did remember to bring it, right? You mean the thing Aggie gave me? Yeah, I've got it. The Ocgenesis. 8 devices left behind by Professor Epstein. Epstein or Epstein? The game will eventually tell me. Plus Ascension Hollow. The Grindle. Almost sounds like a fairy tale. I wish, but they're all too real. Now we've got one more in the mix. That dark red Grindle. It was so sinister looking. Almost like a beast. Maybe you've got a long-lost brother, Van. I seriously doubt it. It's a real threat, that's for sure. My gut keeps saying it's something that shouldn't exist. Yeah. And then there's the way things got all paranormal on me. What do you mean? It's hard to describe. Not to mention, my memory's a little hazy. Can't say how, but I'd wager it has something to do with the Genesis. You two, just be careful while you're out there, okay? No promises, but sure. We'll keep our eyes peeled for any ghosties and ghoulies. Need a gulp of tea real fast here. Hey, I'm being serious here. Nadia, swim. You should take this with you. Genesis? But this was your great-grandpa's. It's yours to remember him by. Are you sure you'd feel okay leaving it with us? Between my studies and the school festival, my schedule's a lot busier than usual. So I'm not sure how often I'll be around to help out. It's more for peace of mind, really, but think of this as a good luck charm of sorts. You did say these things have triggered strange phenomena before. All right, we'll hang on to it. We promise to take extra good care of it. I want you to have one too, Van. We don't even know if they'll react without you around. But if it makes you feel better, then why not? You might as well, seeing as the 8th Genesis is still out there somewhere. Guys, the 8th Genesis was that red brindle thing, remember? Don't worry, I put it inside Marquis Bear Mark II for safekeeping. We all know Marquis Bear Mark I is just a babbler. We would never be able to keep it safe there. Maybe now we'll get to run into something paranormal ourselves. I sure hope not. We have We have a bit of time to spare. Is there anywhere you'd like to go beforehand? Now that you mention it, there's probably some new 4 SPGs posted. We can just put those off till later, though. On the contrary, it'd be best to take care of them sooner rather than later. I'd even be willing to lend a hand. You would? I thought Spriggan business was below you A-Reg racers. Propriety aside, my involvement will speed up the process. And while I know it isn't the same as if Van were here, I'd like to take this opportunity to see a Spriggan's day-to-day myself. Well, if you're sure it's fine, we could use the help. Better yet, you can go solo and get a hands-on look. If you need me, I'll be taking a nap upstairs. Nice try. Oh, you're no fun today. At any rate, I'll leave the particulars of our agenda up to you two. Anything urgent should be wrapped up by now. So the guild's request can take top priority. If there's room for a few more, that's fine too. Alrighty, let's get cracking.
And now for the latest news from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners.
Press the directional button to open tactics. Just party position, character equipment, and ordnance. Opening here. There we go, tactics. Battle options. Okay, so I can set them up like Final Fantasy XII gambits if I want to. Nah. Never did like gambits much, except for the healing ones. Yeah, these are our only party members, so can't really do any adjusting there. See, these guys are... Oh, they aren't...
Let me handle this.
Ah, you need some... That's good for her. I'm trying to remember how to do treasure finder, because you bet. Maybe not there? I don't think I have enough spots open anyway. Well, we can
New
always
skill
use
honor.
more
That's a
Sepith.
single element slot.
Someone else is using
New
it.
skill
So I'll
unearthed.
use that alone. Really, what I need to do is open up a bunch of slots. I'm looking over at the stats, trying to figure out. Oh, there's accuracy. Accuracy's 40%. Is there anything I can put there to raise accuracy up? No. Accuracy's always like my number one thing. I'll go ahead and get her EP cut.
I'll work my magic.
Oh, he's got several open slots. Let's see what we can use. I need more stuff. Blind is good, though.
New skill, huh?
A little
That's
bit
a single
casual
element
there.
slot.
Yeah, we need more stuff. Why do
Activating
you
maintenance
have?
mode. Ooh, a shiny new skill! Sorry, that's a single element slot. Ooh, a shiny new skill!
Oh, she's got impede. He's kind of an interesting one for her. Cobalt ring.
Ooh, a shiny new skill!
I think I'd rather have impede go to.
I'll work my magic.
His accuracy's way down.
That's a single element slot.
So let's give him impede.
Skill set changed. That's a single element slot.
Wait, you can't put blind there? Why can't I put blind there? Mysterious. It only goes in certain lines. Extra line only. I can't put it down here.
New skill, huh?
Okay, we'll try that for right now. Man, I'm used to having all this extra sepith and equipment, and now I don't have it.
Promising new
Okay,
rival
let's go
for the
check on
current
everybody, see
champion.
how they're doing.
Monmar is so relaxing.
And talk to these two. Margaret. On time's pretty nice, huh? The breakfast set at Montmart is as delicious as ever. Paulette's coffee is to die for. I had my husband suggested we go on a date for once. He's going to ask you for something. Me, my wife, and Hawker all grew up in this neighborhood together. So watching Sheena, Mark, and Harry play really brings back memories. Sheena's practically a carbon copy of her mom back then. So strong-willed. Hey. Oh, hello. It's good to see you all. I've heard you two have been hard at work recently. Yeah, and I definitely overdid it a bit. I don't think I can move another step. Unless there's a reward waiting for me. You'll survive. Do you think some coffee would help? Could also give you a tart tatin if you like. Ah, a moment of reprieve offered by our beauteous landlady. I suppose we have no choice but to accept such largesse. Don't you think you should be cutting down on the sweets, Nadia? La la la, can't hear you. Are they always like this? Pretty much, Elaine. Well, feel free to take a seat, all right?
Oh, what would you like?
Oh,
Melt in your mouth stew. I have enough money to buy that. Purchase. And I've purchased, and it looks like consumed, these other ones. Ooh. Let's check a couple of other
Do
places
your best
for
out there, okay?
exchanging sepith. Hi there. You're hungry? Well, I guess it can't be too surprised. Growing kids need to eat their fill, after all. So hurry up and tell me what you want. Seems Victor has a soft spot for children. Yeah, and he's a good cook, too. He does tend to nag a lot, but I'm sure he's just trying to look out for us. Victor from Montmart will use ingredients to make meals for you. I don't think I have any. Melt in your mouth stew has been added
Make
to
something
the menu.
already.
Can I make that? Oh, I can. Can I make more than one? I cannot.
Give me just a few. And there you go. Eat up.
You know, I've said this before, but
Take
I
care
miss
out
cooking
there.
the way it was done in Cold Steel and Crossspell and Tales of Reverie. That was fun. This is just kind of, you know, you might as well just buy it. No adventure to it.
Latest news from our news desk.
Oh,
You're
ma'am?
having a good one, listeners.
You guys headed out again? Well, I guess I can't nag you for not being diligent with work, huh? Keep at it while you're still young, kiddos. Working hard's how you can get respect in this world. Yeah, totally. I'm retiring as soon as I can. Say something, but I'm totally not up from hearing lecture right now.
You sure are an odd group.
And we have some yellow candy. Okay.
Stop by again.
See if we can do anything over here.
Thank you all for stopping by.
Ah, they were closed last time. It looks like they're open. Rebecca hasn't gone outside in over a decade now? She's been working really hard to overcome her fears, though. Tried just about everything you can think of. But her main roadblock is talking to people she's not familiar with. Well, I'm sure she'll get it someday. We only have so many decades in this life, buddy. She needs to decide that she's going to be completely indoors or get outdoors. Accept it or fight it.
Allow me to assist.
Bargain bin. Some shops will have real bargains available. Beast flesh, beast efferent, vitality droplet. I don't have any vitality droplets. I'm going to save my money.
Hope to
I'll
see
be
you
there
again.
later.
Allow me to
Items.
assist.
Item. This is what now? Critical +5, evasion +5. Penny wrench.
Hope to see you again.
Is she gonna jump out of her skin? Not quite. So, you guys are familiar with Van? That's right. I'm Nadia, and this is Swin. We'll be acting as substitute Spriggans for a while. You guys really seem to know what you're doing here. Figured we might get some repairs while we're around. Is there something on my face? No, that's not... These kids are talented enough to fill in for Van. And here I am. Oh. Did we say something we shouldn't have? Don't take it personally. Let's just leave her for the moment. No, I don't want to leave her.
I can handle maintenance or modifications.
Because I need to do stuff. Orbment shop. The below options are available at certain Orbment-related shops. I am well aware of this. Yep, for synthesis, opening slots. I very much want to open some slots.
I'll work my magic.
Do I have enough for this?
That's a single element slot.
I want to open slots, not put things on the slots. Custom. I can open this slot. Got enough. I also open this slot. A lot of this is having imported stuff from previous games. They were very generous with it. Oh, and if you are on PlayStation at least, they have some free stuff you can download that's actually useful. vitality droplets and such. They do like to sell like costumes and beast essences and what have you for actual hard cash in these games. But there was, I think, 3 or 4 free things that were very useful. Let's see. I might as well open a couple things for Elaine too. It seems like I'm going to be using her a bit. Wow, that's pretty impressive for this early in the game. Now, what can I make? Quartz. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Well, I am a big fan of Impede. So I will get 2 Impedes. It raises accuracy. I'm a big fan of accuracy. I'll get another hit. Action. Speed. Evade. I only have 1 evade. Let's get 2 more evades. No, she's also got the exchange rated 10 mirror. Okay, we'll go ahead and sell our stuff here.
Let me handle this.
Her hollow sounds like it's her, doesn't it?
New skill unearthed.
Oh, I didn't get more shield. I thought I did. Okay.
Skill set updated.
I think I'd rather put that on Swin. Ah, there's Treasure Hunter. Oh, I already have that one there. Okay. Elemental value. Oh, those are S, not M's. The silver one. Remove. Yeah, I don't have anything high enough to get me to treasure chest. Boo.
New skill unearthed.
Spending way too much time in here.
That's a single element slot.
And he does not have anything for that single element. Unless...
That's a single element slot.
Oh, that's right. It won't let me use blind there.
That's a single element slot. Skill set changed. Skill set changed. New skill, huh?
Resist burn, resist blind. Nice skills.
Skill set changed.
Still don't have enough to really set things up the way I want to. See if we've got anything left over for you, Nadia.
Skills changed.
Okay.
See you later.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. Nope, let's go straight ahead to the chapel. Hello. Oh, you're from Iceward Solutions. Are you alright? Did something happen? No, not that we're aware of. Oh, I heard rumors that orphan children had been taken in by your office lately. I was a bit worried that maybe you'd been kidnapped from your homeland, only to be sold as assistants. I'm sure you had to face many hardships along the way. Please, if you need anything at all, let me know. Is that what happened? Not in the slightest. Still, maybe it's useful to have her think we're a bunch of sob-story orphans. Stop scheming, Nadia.
Goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
I try my best to learn new trades occasionally. This guy, according to the last game, was actually pretty fond of cars. He and Van like to talk about them. Sister Maria actually decided she would like to follow in my footsteps as well. I suggest that now was an opportune time for her to learn some of the pharmaceutical teachings of the Septian Church. After all, spring is a wonderful time to partake in new interests. Just remember to enjoy yourself along the way by making drugs for other people. Zara. Please, please, please let Curtis pass his exams. Are you guys still on that poor kid's back? Wait, is praying for that too intrusive of me? Maybe. I know I've decided not to interfere in his choices any longer, but will this actually do anything to affect his exam results? Should be fine, right? Well, now I'm not so sure. You could hear her internal monologue? It's some skill. And you don't know any of these people, so... Although they are from the last game.
Be such a stick in the mud.
He's one of the students. I was in the area, so I figured why not stop by? Morning baths really do wonders, huh? Especially after all that running I did. Oh, you're on the trap team? Oh, cool. Hey, Huck. I finished with that assignment you gave me. Oh, you mean this year's budget forecast? Well done, Anya. So then, what were your estimates for how far the loss of reparations might affect profit? Well, at least 70% of reparations went to investments and development anyway. If you look at the capital to asset ratio of the BOE, I think we should be in a pretty stable position, actually. That went way over my head. Try reading it, Swin. I can't believe she's younger than us. She was good at using her noggin, huh? Hey there, Anya. Oh, hi, Swin. Nadia, did you take a bath in the middle of the day? That's a little weird. It's a little weird for someone in a bathhouse to say that. Well, I'm sure Elaine would drag you right out if she thought you were up to something. Oh, it's nothing like that. Actually, we're on a date. No, we're not. And when did you two get so close? Anya and I had a long talk about romance the other day. We decided that childhood friends to lovers make for the best sort of couples. Yeah, first loves are always bittersweet. Then it all comes down to whether the boy could ever see the girl as a possible partner. Why do they have the same interest? Well, at least they seem to be getting along. You could actually have some input here. You know, Van actually asked me to look after you two. Why don't I offer you a few discounts? Sure, I'll take some strawberry milk then. I put it on Van's tab. Wasn't the discount enough? Well, she never changes, does she?
Stepping inside?
Lavender Mare for a dip? Sure, I'd be interested in seeing how this goes. He does not look as blissed out as Van does.
Nice.
I'm burning up in here. Can I leave already?
I figured it would
I
be
feel
her
nice
thing.
and refreshed.
Come back anytime.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Where else? I've been to the church. Went to the factory. He's not actually interested in talking to me. It's up here. Oh, it's probably... Or did I just not see things right? I really thought there was a thing that said shop there, but I guess not. It's a vending machine.
Let's see.
I already bought everything there. Oh, I did not. I did. Okay.
What's on the menu?
There's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. Park Harlow. We've recently received reports of a large, dangerous monster in the area. Location, Dirk Memorial Park. Monster. A shackle? Abyss? Requesting Arkwright Solutions handle this immediately. CID. Been added to the to-do list.
Yep, there it is.
Let's move.
A new 4SPG.
Let's just act like we never saw it.
I'm afraid you aren't getting out of this that easily.
And with a devilish smile lacing her lips, she burdened the poor, hapless Nana with work.
Accessing your schedule.
Do I have anything else? No, we don't have any connection events. Just that. Okay.
Would you care for some flowers?
I've loved nature ever since I was a little kid. I like to travel to check out natural landmarks nowadays as well. I could recommend you hundreds of them, but the #1 spot has to be Dirk Memorial Park. Oh, do you want to see some of the rare eastern plants I brought back as souvenirs?
What would you like?
Rose cookie. I have one. Okay.
Please stop by again sometime.
There's nobody here. Sadly. As they all three moved out. I'm not sure what was going on with them at the end there.
Kick some butt.
It was almost
I
like they
see you're
were
working
secret
hard as
agents or
always.
something. Well, if it isn't Swin and Nadia, keep trying to call them Spin. I don't think they're Scandinavian. Did you two eat your breakfast this morning? I'm sure Paulette does her best to check on you both, but I just wanted to make sure. Here, I had some leftover ingredients this morning. Why don't you take a few? Thank you, Brenda. Great, I love free stuff. Me too. Ben told us we should be cooking for ourselves, so we'll be sure to put this to good use. We certainly will. Seems the people of Old Town really keep an eye out for them. It makes me feel a little better.
All right, let's move.
Looking is
See what
always
she's got
free, you know.
shop-wise. Stuff I never use, even if it's in my inventory. Like that already. Oh, I should go ahead and get some honey carrots. Keeping an eye on my mirror down there. There we go.
Come see us again
a few
sometime.
things, maybe. There's someone up here, but he has absolutely nothing to say to me. Hi, kids. What's going on? A dine and dash? Sounds like a job for the police. Oh no, somebody who came into Montmartre and didn't pay? Back off, Spriggan. We'll see how hungry these criminals are after we give them a nice big helping of cow pie. Officer Mark. You said it, Inspector, and guess what? I got some eyewitness testimonies right here. Nice work, Officer Mark. Keep this up and you just might earn a promotion. What happened, Yume? Oh, Swin, Nadia. Good morning, Yume. You having some fun today? Yeah, I'm a Spriggan right now. And I'm going to send all the bad guys crying to their mommies. Glad to hear it. Just make sure to stay safe, all right? Maybe she could teach Van a thing or two. I don't think I get it. Oh, hey, you guys, can you play right now? I wanted to see the rest of Mr. Bear's play. Oh, no. Do not show her the stuffed animals that are lethal. Of course. The one about Marquis Bear Mark II, right? I'm ready to go when you are, Yume. Now, I've got the perfect excuse for slacking off. And now we know what you're really up to. Well, if you're going to play outside, just make sure you don't get hurt, all right? Which means no playing with the Mark II version of the exploding bear. Thanks, Swin. Have fun at work.
Let's go.
The Spriggan duo, Harry and Yume, are on the case. Yeah, we'll protect Old Town with our lives. And anyone who steals from Yume's cafeteria will feel my wrath. I'll make sure they face the consequences, Yume. Especially with this caliber 1 of mine. Sounds like they're really getting into it. Spriggan roleplay, huh? I almost mistook them for the real thing. Guess the kids around here look up to Spriggans more than bracers. Once everyone's gone, I'll finally be able to get back to reading my book. Boy and a girl who become assassins, huh? Can't wait to see how it all ends. I'm very familiar with this book, and so is a couple of other people here. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a second. You don't think it's that book the organization put out? About 3 and 9? I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that. Did you give her that book? Be sure to catch the criminals before the Spriggans do. Ah, he's the officer. Okay. Okay, I think I did just about everything. Except there's a... Really not everything. Where is this?
Montmartre is so relaxing.
Is it upstairs? It's upstairs. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the exclamation marks what's where. Why are we going upstairs? What's upstairs? How far upstairs are we going? We're going here. Whoa! A little too sensitive there. There we go. Investigate. So we'll be using this place as our base of operations for the time being. We can access the Markin Garden from the terminal, right? I guess, but you know, probably more fun if we used the one in that Marduk lady's room. Renee was involved with the Markin Garden as well. In that case, I should take a look myself. Oh, do we have to? Office desk. You do many things from the desk at Arkwright Solutions. You do a report, you can cook, you can go to that virtual reality thing there that I'm not too fond of, listen to the radio, and rest. Are they saying we have to do that? Oh, I can't back out. Oh, darn it. We have to do this. Ugh. I don't really get the point of this. You're just running around beating things up like any old MMO. Maybe I'll get used to it. Hey guys, jumping right into the Marchen Garten, huh? Well, man does expect us to fill in for him. Sounds like you were waiting for us, though. Did something come up? Yeah, actually. See, we finished analyzing those shard tokens you guys found on your last expedition. It turns out that they have a function that can parse and restore some of the data losses of the Garden's going through right now. Some of the data losses the Garden's going through right now. Hold on a minute. That was a bit too much, too fast. Let me dim it down a little. The more tokens you collect, the more we can analyze resources the Garden took in. Plus, it'll let you a whole bunch of rewards that can be used in both the virtual and real worlds. So, no reason not to try it out, right? I mean, I already added the features to Mare for you. You really know how to plan ahead. I think I get the gist of it now, though. Guess we might as well take a stab at it. Floor 1. About Mystic Cube Analysis. The shard tokens found during your previous expedition are items that can be used in Mystic Cube Analysis. The more you analyze the Mystic Cube, the wider the variety of items you can obtain. Select Mystic Cube and try it for yourself. Well, I need to brush up on this anyway. It's been a while.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh?
You see S tokens you obtain to analyze Mystic Cubes. This is a part of them. Oh. I need to get particular types of stuff, but I don't right now.
Beginning analysis.
Hold the X button to analyze the Mystic Cube. You have a chance of turning into a rare cube. The more rare the cube, the more separate than items you stand to gain.
It's reacting! Target analyze. On to the next!
This is kind of like that the Reverie corridor.
It's reacting! I did it! On to the next!
This is very, very gotcha. Goodness, look at all these S tokens I have. There's kind of a lot of them.
Core detected! On to the next!
Daybreak. Oh, cube is broken? Apparently not broken. Well, not my definition of broken.
I did it! Not done yet!
Well, we got an impede one. Yay.
There you have it! Target analyze. Not done yet!
We got a Zerum powder. That's good. Oh, I see. Down in the lower corner, you got a hit rate going.
Target analyze. On to the next!
11 skill stone. This is probably not going to be enough to be a full 100%. Ooh, it
You'll
is.
need some more tokens.
Ah, close. Okay. End analysis.
I think I deserve a thank you.
Oh my gosh. We got all kinds of stuff. What's a skill stone? It doesn't really tell me. Okay. That's some nice stuff though.
Anything you
Extra
want?
rewards. Exchange for special items in Mardo's repair shop menu. Data fragment of song. Well, I can get songs if I want to. Costumes. Elaine's towel data? I'm okay. I'm good. I'll have to look at that another time. Looks like the analysis went off without a hitch. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got some good news for you guys. We found out you can use your shard tokens and your xyphas to beef up your individual crafts. We've developed a program for augmenting them. You're free to use it anytime you like. Wow, these guys never cease to impress. So this new discovery of theirs can increase our capabilities here in virtual reality? Maybe? I guess it could be made possible through the combat orbment synchronization. There's only one way to know for sure, though. Let's put it to the test. About enhancing crafts. The skill stones you obtained a moment ago can be used to increase the power and efficiency? I don't think that's efficiency. Sounds efficacious to me. Of your character's crafts. Any crafts can be selected for enhancement, so you're free to improve your characters in whatever way you like. Craft enhancement. Ah, they're having Renee as a permanent character. Oh, I see. As far as I can go on that one. Okay. Whoops. I think I'm going to wait on this. Not a festival. So S-Craft, right? Yeah. No, I'm going to wait on this. Yes, we're logging out. That wasn't too awful. Whoopsie, almost forgot one teensy detail. I also made it so that you can find shard tokens and portals via shard search. So give that a try too, okay? Portals? I don't think I'm familiar with those. And aren't shard tokens something to be collected in virtual reality? Yeah, about that. We don't know if it's a bug with the garden or whatever, but they've been showing up as data fragments in the real world too. They can be used in the gardens just fine, so it'll be super cool if you could gather them out here too. I'm more than a little concerned about this. Tell me about it. Like, real talk? We don't entirely know what's going on here either. As for the portals, there are these things called nodes around Edith where the orbital waves are mega concentrated. And tech lets you reconfigure those hotspots into virtual routers made out of shards. Once you have one up and running, it can be used to get easy access to the garden. No dedicated terminal required. Seeing is believing, though, so I just sent you some info on a portal-compatible location nearby. Convenient. We're not going to have kites showing up anyplace, are we? This is reminding me so much of that video game series and anime series. Just turn on your shard search and have a look around. I'm still wrapping my head around this, but message received. We'll try it out when we get the chance. Shard tokens and portals can now be detected via shard search, which is R3. That was L3. R3. Shard search can help you find any shard tokens that are hidden in the environment. Shard S tokens, apparently. They might also appear as an AT bonus for battles in the garden. Shard search can also help unveil access portals to the garden. They're really You know, I'm not big on the virtual game thing. I'm really not. I mean, we're in a video game. You really need to be in a video game, Oops, sorry, I barged into Van's bedroom. I'll get used to it. Okay. Oh, there's another red thing. Oh, we have to go on the subway.
Let's get out there and kick some butt.
Oh, that's her. What are we exaggerating about today? Oh my, you're those substitute Spriggans I've been hearing about, aren't you? I don't believe I've had the chance to introduce myself yet. My name is Natalie. I'm a business consultant. Perhaps you've heard my name spoken in the business world? Every company I work with sees profit growth in only a matter of weeks. Really? Maybe you'd be able to help us, then. Isn't this great, S? We should be able to retire in no time with her help. She hasn't even shown us any proof yet. Okay, fine. So, how do you think you could raise profits for us? If you tell us some of your strategies, maybe we'll believe you. Oh, such tricky youths you are. Do you think you can get me to give you ideas for free? Try again, kiddos. Ah, shoot. We were so close, too. Maybe don't indulge her, you guys.
Would you care for some flowers?
Upstairs? This way. Oh. Portal or something, probably. Yep. Investigate. Hey, you found the portal. Wasn't too painful, right? Well, now we know what they look like. I don't even know where to begin with this. No one aside from us can see these, correct? It's a virtual router, so probably no. Kind of gives up more AR vibes than VR, though. Ooh, someone's in the know. You're right. This tech is an example of augmented reality. With it, you can find more spots like these in a handful of places around Edith and convert them into portals. But there's more. Now that it's all prepped to go, Marduk support is finally ready for launch. What's Marduk support? Just a little virtual service we're offering to help with things besides clearing floors in the garden. Take a peek next time you go online, okay? I guess I have to do this. I'm getting such dot hack vibes from this, it's not even funny. The Marduk support menu can now be accessed with the square button.
Welcome to Marduk support.
All members' CP were increased by 50. This option can be reactivated after use by defeating 20 enemies. I don't understand. Insufficient points.
Charging now, and there.
Okay. Synthesize Sepith into quartz. Purchase art plugins and open orbments.
We've got the good stuff.
And conveniently, we can use actual mirror for this, it looks like. Mistral. An arts driver with wind and space dual arts. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Plugins. Wow, look at all those plugins. What do I really need? At the moment, I don't think I... Ooh, aerial dust. Always need aerial dust. Think about some of the rest of them. Custom. So that's opening slots.
Thanks a bundle.
Compare data.
We've got the good stuff.
I'm not quite sure what these are for. I mean, obviously they're accessories that you can... Oxtail? Oh, come on. It's a soup,
Appreciate
not a
your
costume.
business.
What I started to say was, I've never really seen the... Oh, I have wondered about these. I've never really seen the purpose in putting strange costumes on people. I played Residents of Fate. Every chapter I dressed them up in different clothes, but that's not the same thing as putting cat ears or maid hats on everyone. I don't get the appeal of that. Band Skillstone. What does it do? Use Firecraft enhancement in the garden menu. A mysterious stone that can strengthen your stats. Okay.
Thanks
That
a
might have
bundle.
been the wrong thing to do. I'm not quite sure what that is. Activity support. Hacking trials. No, I'm good. I think we need more shards.
Come back anytime.
Menu. Let's enter the gardens. Floating aisles. Oh, we've already cleared those. Yes, we've already cleared those. See? Clear. Yeah, we're good with logging out. Okay, now where can we go?
Don't be such a stick
What
in the
can we
mud.
do? Where next? There's something optional in Station Street. We leave that for the... Okay, let's see what's happening in Station Street.
Well then, shall we?
We shall. Just checking how long I've been broadcasting. Try to keep these between 2 and 3 hours.
Will be better this year.
Oh, hello. There's another job for
Let's
us.
see here.
On the hunt. Eddie works at one of the roasted chestnut stalls. Yep, we're aware of Eddie. But it's been a few days since he showed up. Considering his past with Desire, I worry he might have had some sort of run-in with a few gangsters. He is at the terrace in front of the station. Yes, we will be happy to do that. Literally hanging out right here. Are you the Thompson that sent in a request? Oh yes, I take it that means you're the Spriggan, correct? You're a bit different from what I imagined. Well, the guy who usually does these jobs had to leave Edith for a bit. So, we're helping him out by taking on the request ourselves. We're fully equipped to take care of things as well as any Spriggan would. We've also been made aware of the going-ons behind the scenes in the capital. You can rely on us. I see. In that case, I don't think I've seen that woman before. Maybe it's just my imagination. Shall we get down to it then? Of course, whenever you're ready. Your request was about someone named Eddie going missing, right? That's right. I'll go ahead and give you the full rundown. You see, I run several food stands throughout the capital. Eddie started working a stand, selling roasted nuts at the end of last year. Eddie. That's a name from Van's notes. The son of the general store owner in Old Town. He used to be a member of a gang called Desire. A former gang member, huh? Sounds like foul play could be involved. Is that why you put out a 4SPG instead of going to the guild or the police? That's right. But I'm telling you, Eddie's turned over a new leaf. He's a real hard worker. I just can't believe he'd up and leave without saying a word to anyone. So, do you think you could find out what happened to him? What do you think we should do, S? Or are you leaving it to him? We're accepting, obviously. All right, leave it to us. Well, I certainly have no objections. Not to mention, if there's any possibility he's in danger, it's my duty to help. I appreciate it. Please find out what you can about what's happened to Eddie. I'd like to lend you all a hand, but I do have to get back to work after this. If you find out anything in the meantime, please feel free to contact me. Okay, we'll do our best. All right then, I'll be waiting for some good news. Up. Desire, huh? According to Van, several of their members were brutally killed a couple of days ago. And now, a former member's gone missing. It's certainly possible these events are connected, but we shouldn't jump to any conclusions at this stage. Let's take things slowly. We should start by talking to people in Van's network who might know Eddie. Well, we know who Eddie's mom is, don't we? Let's get to it. To Newberry General Store.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
She has a level of perky I find hard to maintain in my voice.
Business will be better this year.
What else do we have? What else can we talk to? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff going on over there. Let's have a look.
I understand why you might think that.
Excuse me. Running through your restaurant. Oh dear, there's no exit. Was this here before? I don't remember that. Do you remember this? Ma'am? Welcome. We have all the latest in herbal products and accessories. Please let me know if there's something you'd like. And on our second floor, we have a cafe. Perfect place to rest and recuperate. If there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask one of our staff.
What would you like?
Wine slider. What is that to? Ooh, evasion.
Please stop by again sometime.
The new T-phone was formally released to the market recently. We also have a few units for sale, on consignment from the Vern store, of course. I hope you continue to use IOTA for all your herbal needs in the future.
I can handle any maintenance.
Or you can sell excess exchange, Sepith and other things too.
Hope to see you again.
Hello, guys. The New Year's always a bit too busy for my liking. I'm glad things have finally settled down. By the way, we bought an apartment in the capital recently. We'll be enjoying our life among the streets of Edith from now on. Although I suppose I've been a regular around here for a while now. butler. I suppose we'll be in the capital for the foreseeable future. And please, try not to forget why we're here in the first place, mistress. After all, the master will be counting on you to be his contact in Edith. Please make sure to maintain proper decorum.
Always happy to visit my favorite Orbital Cafe.
Oh, welcome. Would you like some coffee? You know, I've noticed those tea phones have been around an awful lot lately. They seem quite useful. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we all have the latest news at our fingertips.
What can I get for you?
Banana smoothie. I'll take one, please. Thank you.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Please, at least consider my...
Hello, guys in coats. Assistant Professor Tan. So, this cafe is something of a base of operations for your research project? How interesting. As it happens, the owner, Ilhan, is one of the Institute's alumni. It's plain to see that he put his civil engineering studies to good use designing this place. The atmosphere is just lovely. I'm glad you find it so agreeable. By the way, Associate Professor, you already finished your business here in the capital? For the most part, yes. I was attending a conference on communication infrastructure with a few of my colleagues in the field. I simply wanted to pay a few of my students a visit before heading home. Speaking of which, I hear Gimbat's been visiting Edith for his fair share of meetings as well. Gimbat. Yes, he's quite busy apparently. It's no surprise given how in demand he is on so many fronts. What a magnificent man. Well, I suppose we'll just have to work doubly hard to match his brilliance. The last brilliant guy we met in the other game didn't end well for him. Bracer? Bracer. A couple of bracers hanging out. Let's see what they have to say. Sorry to drag you along on this. I know you've already got enough work to sift through. No big deal. Least I can do for all the times you did me a solid. Sure, it'll leave the capital a little short-staffed, but I think we trained up enough young blood to pick up the slack while we're gone. They are leaving the capital. Normally I'd fall you right into the young pile, too, but I suppose you shaped up since the day you rolled into the guild. Speaking of which, there's been talk about promotions coming up soon. How do you like your chances? It's still too early for me. Besides, I'd like to spend some more time getting the newbies up to snuff. I'd rest a lot easier if we had a few more talented recruits at our branch. Maybe, say, 2 of them? I see where you're going with this. There do seem to be a few worthy candidates around. I'm a narcissist, but I get the feeling you're talking about us. Not in the least. Whatever gave you that idea? Come on, Elaine. Enough with the death glares. We're just poking fun. I expect you both to be above schoolyard teasing. Particulars aside, these 2 are merely civilians for the moment. Yeah, shame on you. I demand a nice big bump in payment to cover the emotional damages. At the end of the day, our cooperation depends on being able to choose the work we take on. Message received. Anyway, thanks for lending us a hand. Better than being with the Gardens, am I right? God, he went there. It's too bad Ismail and I are leaving the capital for a while. There were a few things we wanted to verify with you. It'd be great if we could get together for a nice long chat down the line, though. About what? Lahad and Ismail have been working cases involving the Gardens for several years now. Is that so? Oh, yeah. Your bracers did come pretty close to nabbing us a few times here and there. No hard feelings, though. We end up using you to keep our old co-workers busy during our great escape. And that sort of behind-the-scenes intel is exactly what we're looking for now that the Gardens are defunct. They bit the big one around the same time as Almada, but they were already on their last legs at that point. Very true, the Emperor was already dead, and the other 3? Yeah. Anyway, I hope you talk it over with us later. Give it as a memorial service mixed with an expose. I like the way he thinks. Well, we do kind of owe you in a roundabout way, so sure, that can be arranged. It's heavy stuff, though, so you might want to stock up on tissues. It is indeed heavy stuff. You might hear some purring. I have a cat on my lap, trying to make a nuisance of herself, and digging her sharp claws into me as she makes muffins. Speaking of the Bracer Guild, let's go give them a chat. A prayer for the people, Katana?
Please, I need your help.
Okay, you can talk to. Hazel, am I reading that right? Hey, Elaine, how's your investigation going? I'm assuming it's right on track, knowing you. I haven't met with too many problems recently. However, I did take it upon myself to recruit some more help. You make it sound like we're mercenaries. Does the guild really trust us? I mean, we're only substitute Spriggans after all. There's no need to be so humble, you two. I've heard about what you guys did back in Crossbell. And I know you have your own problems you're working to solve as well. Say, maybe the guild's network system can help you out some. As long as we all work together, you can kill two birds with one stone. Don't you think? I see. I kind of have a feeling he's bluffing. Still, you think they'd know something about who we're looking for? I guess it's not impossible, but it's probably best we don't involve the guild any more than we need to. Whisper, whisper, whisper. These kids. Ugh, I would like to help them somehow. We weren't supposed to be able to hear that we were whispering. Oh, hello. Alvis. Hello, Alvis, Regina. Working even on standby, are we? Elaine, welcome back. Oh, and you brought company. These must be the Alcride Solutions' new substitute Spriggans. You're a pair of teens. You look pretty on top of your game. Thanks for chipping in on the guild's request, by the way. We're expecting big results out of you. You got it, boss. So, are those laptops for the investigation? Nah, this is a bit different assignment. I'm getting a lot more Orbital network-related jobs lately. It's a byproduct of T-phones entering the market. They've introduced a whole slew of new criminal activity, from online fraud to malicious hacking. Yeah, I've been giving Alvis a few primers while we work through the cases. The basics come to me easily enough, but this sort of thing is more Regina's forte than it is mine. Back to what I was saying, though. Can we use this comms log to determine the nearest relay station? We sure can. Remember that protocol analysis procedure? You just cross-reference it with a list of relay stations and... being a bracer seems pretty rough. In this day and age, it's imperative that we keep our body of knowledge up to date with the times. Issues where we can't determine the root cause, such as these service disruptions, force us to look outward for assistance. Yeah, that tracks. It's the whole reason you came knocking for me and S in the first place.
Okay.
Anything else, Alvis? I mean, I'm good at fighting, though. Still, I shouldn't be making excuses. It's not right to leave everything to Regina all the time. Oh, but, of course, if you ever need anything, Elaine, he means anything, Elaine, feel free to give me a shout. Thank you, Alvis. I'll consider coming to you in the future. She'll consider it. Oh, man. He doesn't seem he is someone she can rely on, huh? Oh? Seems like he's got a few issues he needs to work through. Yep. You know, I'm actually fairly adept with Orbital tech. I've been trying to teach everyone how to use some of it with my free time lately. I mean, Alvis is already a B rank, right? Should know how to use a tracing program by now. Elaine and Lahad picked it up a lot faster than I expected, though. So don't give up, Alvis. Just you wait. I'll have this stuff mastered in no time. No one else that we can talk to. Oh, the old-fashioned department store. Let's go talk to them. Is she still up here painting? Oh, I'm in the wrong part of the city for it. What are you guys up to? Oh, social media, right? Let's see what's trending on my feed right now. Whoa, check this out, Greta. Oh, that picture is everything. Oh, I'm obsessed. BT dubs, Kopieka. You know your way around that T-phone, huh? Well, I did snag it for free in that raffle last year. These days, there's so many people posting on their T-phones that trying to keep up with it all is like a full-time job. Wow, way to humble brag. Must be nice living life on the cutting edge. Maybe I'll save up some money and get my own. Go for it, girl. Once you buy one, I can be your personal T-phone tutor. Okay, we are heading... Oh, there's someone to talk to over here. Hey there. Watch. Darn it. How'd I end up back here? Did I overshoot my destination? Man, I figured I had better luck this year. But I'm the same as ever. Well, I won't let this get in my way. Don't nag, Elaine. I have to talk to everyone.
I need to buy.
Let's see.
That's just a rumor, right?
Oh, our cabbie friend. Why are you smoking? That means your cab smells like smoke and no one will want to ride in it. It's true that the Spriggan went to Besseldom? Sheesh, sounds like he's had a hard turn of fate lately. Wasn't this guy also in Van's notes? Yeah. Apparently, he used to be a pretty famous getaway driver. Maybe we could use him to escape from some of our jobs. Think he would let us use his car as a nap station? Don't even think about it. Gordano's actually one of Dingo Brad's old acquaintances. My main reason for thinking our mysterious serial killer might be Dingo reanimated is that he left Mariel alone. He didn't bother after killing a bunch of people. He left the one sort of kind of witness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries.
I was waiting for the announcement, and I was kind of disappointed.
Come and see for yourselves.
Hey guys. Sounds like Langport's been seeing a lot of action lately. I'm not super keen on going back, but it might be a good idea to check in on everyone. Well, I need to hit up Dr. Longcay for some stuff anyway. Maybe I'll take a trip soon. Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I was just talking to myself. Say, you're those substitute Spriggans, aren't you? Van told me about you guys.
Thank you for visiting
Talked to
the
us,
Weston
talked us up a
Department Store.
lot, didn't he? He's a big fan of my pharmacy here. Always picks our stock clean, too. Why didn't you have a look? This guy's name is Lylan, I think. It was in Van's notes. Yeah, they mentioned something about him being part of the Gecko School, too. Looks like he's got something on his mind.
Okay. What can I get for you today?
Purifying spice. Yeah, I'm good. Energy jelly. Is that a food? It's a snack. Okay, we'll take that.
Please come back
Thank
soon.
you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Maybe I should pick up
The
a
owner.
souvenir or two.
Our stores have
Welcome
a
to the
wide
Weston
variety of
Department
fine
Store.
goods for sale.
Ever since the new year began, we've seen rather a large influx of
We
customers.
hope you enjoy shopping
I
with us.
suppose we should expect good prospects for the future. It's imperative that we keep this momentum. We must not allow ourselves to be overtaken by Tryon Mall. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. The foods we sell here are from a variety of diverse locales. Feel free to take a look. We've even found replacements for the produce we were getting from Prey Village.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That being
your
said,
attention,
we
please.
appreciate their past contributions and continue to grieve such a tragic
On
loss.
the roof of this building, you will
Let me
find
know
a
if you need
rest area
anything at
surrounded by
Oiled
greenery.
sardines. We will take. We already
Should
are
you
up
need a
on
break from your
most of
shopping,
that. Let's
you are
get
more
some
than welcome to
healthy
relax
liquor.
there.
Please come back anytime.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Marguerite. Oh well, since my husband's going to be gone for a while, I think I might just partake in a little retail therapy. Although I do wish he was here to tell me how nice I look.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
Oh, I really want those leggings from EGC, but I don't have any
On the
mirror.
roof of this building, you will
I had
find
a
a
rich
rest area
husband.
surrounded
All my
by
worries would be
greenery.
washed away. You the one looking for the rich husband last time and
Should you need a break
getting
from your shopping,
tips from the
you
woman
are
who
more than
actually
welcome
married
to
a rich
relax
husband
there.
and had been married to him for like 50 years? Why has everything been going so terribly for me lately? Things were starting to look up at the Revolution Festival, weren't they? Were they? Yeah, she doesn't have anything else to say. Welcome to Jordan.
Thank
We
you for
produce a
visiting
variety of
Weston
quality
Department
clothing
Store.
here that's sure to satisfy your everyday needs. By the way,
Our
are you
stores
at all
have a wide
familiar with the
variety of
fast
fine
fashion
goods for
stores
sale.
over at the Tryon Mall? There are a number of new apparel
We
manufacturers
hope
in
you
the
enjoy
industry
shopping with
lately.
us.
My goodness, they have quite the range of products. Still, we have a fair amount of different styles here as well. If you're ever uncertain about what to wear, feel free to ask us for a consultation.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Oh wow, that's good for everyone, it looks like. And so is that. Oh, my own mirror.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries.
And I have enough
We
tissues
invite
too, might
everyone
as
to
well.
come and see for yourselves.
Something that improves all the stats doesn't take too much thinking. There we go. Force emblem. Prevent stat down. That's nice. Oh, I have a couple. Never mind.
Please stop by again!
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Checking this out. Anything we
Let's
don't
see
have?
here.
Yes.
If you
Refreshing
need
wheat
fresh
tea.
vegetables and ingredients that are
Oh dear.
directly sourced from farmers, look no
That
further
actually
than
sounds
Holden
pretty nice, though,
Groceries.
mango olive.
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Wow, we're so high up.
Oh, it's the Idol Girls. All right, everyone. 3, 2. Oh, this is the Idol Girls. Exactly what I just said, Elaine. But the genre they're working in has been really struggling to become mainstream. The costumes are so frilly and cute. Think they'd let me wear one? I'm sure it would get enemies to let their guard down quicker. Could be useful for infiltration missions as well. Why don't we both wear them? Then we'd be unstoppable. I think I'll pass. These two are quite the comedy duo. Welcome to Weston Department Store's rooftop. As you can see, we've recently started showcasing performances here. We hope to use this terrace to entertain our customer base from now on.
What would you like?
One of each.
Please stop by again sometime.
You have anything different to say, dear? You know. Boom, boom goes my heart. Our love's off to a start. And you are not yet open for business. You kid? But not someone I can talk to. Okay. Talked to rich husband girl already. Oh, hi there. Julian. Oh, he's one of Red's classmates. I'm also surprised by how many different parts this store has. Let's see. I think just stick to changing out my sword's handle grip for today. He's the one from Arabonia who's had some sword training. He was mad when there was a crisis last game that he had not brought his sword with him on the school trip. If I'm not mistaken, this boy is an exchange student from the Empire. Yes, you're not mistaken, Elaine. From Boru's Military Academy's current Class 7? Oh, I did not know that. And I didn't know they had a current Class 7 either. Why is he not a recruitable character? Whoa, really? No wonder I couldn't find any openings on him.
All right, let's move. Variety of fine goods for sale.
Ah. How about you two? Van mentioned his substitutes would be coming around. So, you're them, huh? Said something about you guys having unique weaponry? Huh. Van also left your info in his notes for us. Sylvie, a gunsmith with exceptional skill. Honestly, our weapons might be a little more than just unique. Are you sure you're up to doing maintenance on them? Well, guns may be my specialty, but I've dealt with all kinds of weapons over the years. Don't worry, they'll be in good hands. I'll see what I can do. I can also vouch for Sylvie's skill. Actually, most bracers in the capital get their weapons serviced here.
Look no further than Holden Groceries.
She's even done some work on my sword. There you have it. Even an A rank, trust me. Guns, swords, you name it. I'll get them fixed in no time.
If you need something custom made, I got you covered.
Green Blade? Oh, hello. We can update our stuff. I'm going to be a little concerned about how much Mira I have. And subparts. Well, this is another in the... If the stats are all better, get them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
These killers?
If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly
Yep,
sourced
I am
from farmers,
running low on Mira
look no
after being a
further
little
than
too
Holden
smug about how
Groceries.
much Mira I had.
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
I think I'm going to leave these... Oh, hello. What's this accessory? Snaker's clubs.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
Jillian. I'm going to be keeping my eye on you, Jillian, especially since you're an exchange student from Class 7.
The Weston Department Store.
Seems like that's something I should have known earlier. Okay, I have been pretty much everywhere. I talked to you. Did I talk to you, ma'am? Sucks that I wasn't able to get that contract in Messeldom. At least. Guess I was too focused on enjoying the ballet and all the seafood. Oh, she's from the last game too. She was always traveling places on her company's dime. Well, it's fine. I'll just have to do better on my Langport trip. A police officer, Paul. Seems there's not much to worry about on Station Street today. Except you guys look awfully suspicious. Feels like Edith's been a little brighter ever since the Mafia group disappeared. Still, the small-time crime never sleeps. I'll need to keep an eye out. Oh, hello. Clarissa. And see, what the bunny picked up was the seagulls. That's really interesting, Mayuna. Mommy loves hearing your stories. Was that from a book someone read to you, or did you come up with that by yourself? Yeah, it was both. So, she used her imagination to add on to a storybook, if that's what she means? That must be why it was so interesting. How about you tell me the rest after we get home, okay? You see, Mommy needs to go to the bank right now, and we have to be really quiet when we're inside. Aww. Don't be sad, Mina. I promised you could tell me the ending at home, didn't I? My daughter loves talking to me about all kinds of things. She actually used to be a bit unruly, always throwing tantrums. But I think it was because I wasn't giving her proper attention. That's why I've been trying to engage with her more often. You know, she's actually about to start Sunday school in April. I hope she'll be okay. Well, just in case, I plan on letting her do a few trial classes beforehand. Hopefully they'll go smoothly.
So sleepy.
I love Mommy because she listens to all my stories. Before, when she didn't listen, it made me really sad. To the point. Okay. Old Town. I need to talk to Eddie's mom. She's in the general store.
Zoom!
Can we not alarm her too much, please?
I see you're working hard as always.
Hi. So have you seen your son lately? Oh, hello. Are you the ones filling in for Van while he's away? We did speak to you earlier, ma'am. That's right, and we have something we'd like to ask you. It's about your son, Eddie. Eddie? Something happened to him? I thought he was finally getting his life on track. I mean, he's been coming by so often lately. Then he just stopped, and nobody I've spoken to has seen or heard from him either. I'm starting to worry. Well, there's no need to jump to conclusions just yet. Although it is a bit concerning that he hasn't been home recently. Eddie hasn't shown up at work either, so his boss at the food stand wanted us to check on him. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you might have told you where he was headed. Oh, that boy. Causing trouble for his boss, too. Well, I'm not sure how helpful this will be, but when I last saw him, he seemed a little anxious. He told me he wasn't going to be back for a while. I figured he meant he was going to be busy with work. I have a feeling he's gotten himself wrapped up in some trouble with that old gang of his. After all, they were pretty angry about him leaving. I'm worried they might still hold a grudge against him. I understand your concern, but I think the chances of that are pretty low because they're all dead or embrace her custody. Most of Desire's leaders are either dead or in custody. Should you have told her that? It's an organized gang that practically finished. Yeah, I doubt they have the manpower to go after everyone who left. Really? That doesn't explain where Eddie's gone. Listen, if you have the time, I genuinely appreciate it if you keep an eye out for him. I need to make sure that idiot son of mine is safe. Leave it to us. We'll do everything we can to find him. Well, now we know he hasn't been home either. Couple that with the fact he didn't tell his mom anything useful, and we're back where we started. Blacklight District's probably going to be our best bet then. Considering the people involved, I mean. Actually, I suggest we seek a more reliable source. Only Van mentioned wanting to introduce you to, if the opportunity presented itself, Bramante. Using her cipher, Elaine called up this particular reliable source. Bramante! Hello there! You must be Van's newest little assistant. My name's Bramante and I'm a bartender. However, I'm also well known for my intimate relations with Van. Is that so? Ooh, I'd love to hear any stories you have. Although I understand any hesitancy you may have about him, he's one of the best information dealers out there. Both Van and I make great use of him. But with that, let's get back to business. Ramadi, there's something we'd like to ask you. Anything for you, Elaine. Based on the timing, I assume you'd like to know about the happenings surrounding Desire? It sounds like you know exactly what's going on then. Of course I do. These past few days, the remaining members have been disappearing, one after the other. It would seem as the other games have finally declared a hunting season. Some of their members have faced capture already. Capture? Though many more have gone into hiding. Hunting season? Desire was an organization with its fair share of cunning leaders, and those leaders always made sure they were at the top of the underworld. To see their ambitions fulfilled, however, they made the choice to trample upon a number of other gangs. Unsurprisingly, this created enemies. Enemies who have the perfect opportunity to enact revenge on their past tormentors, now that Desire's down on its luck. Is that the gist of it? Bingo! The situation has been escalating at a rapid pace lately. Most of these hunters aren't even attempting to hide who they're targeting anymore. Actually, it seems that one group was recently acting up at the Central Mark. That might be a good place to start. Right, I appreciate the intel. We'll head over now. It's the big farmer's market, or what I would call a farmer's market. There's no need for thanks. After all, only the best for my dearest Van and Elaine. Swin and Nadia, darlings, feel free to use little old me to your advantage in the future. If you're ever in a pinch, just give me a ring. Of course, we appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Barry. Oh my, now that's a new one. He doesn't seem to mind. I'll be looking forward to chatting with you in the future, Nadia. He doesn't seem to mind. I would mind. Well, it looks like our next destination is set. We'll look into what the gangs are doing at the Marche, and see if we can get some info on Eddie. I've forgotten how to pronounce that. Yes, we don't know for certain if he's a target of this hunting season. But you have to admit the timing's a little convenient. No way it's not related. We don't have any other leads at the moment either. Let's find someone familiar with the Marche and see if they know anything. Oh! One of those. I need to check on something. Okay, so here's the in-progress achievements. Last game, I ran into all kinds of trouble getting my platinum because these would be all filled up. I mean, I finished everything, but I had one particular thing that was not popping for me. I even posted about it in a couple of forums, and no one had any answers for me. And the answer was, you have to click on them when they're finished, like this. And now they have this separate turn-in section where anything that's finished, you can click on. And look, there's already quite a few of them. And they have various prizes associated with them. I was so annoyed when I found out and a little bit embarrassed because I didn't have this separate section and I didn't know. I was actually in frustration. It was like trying to figure out what to do. Did I have to push it left? Did I have to push it right? And I finally just pushed the X button. And the thing I did missing for my second to the last platinum popped. Not platinum, trophy. And then I just went through and spent about 5 minutes clicking on all of them. And the last trophy popped, and then the platinum popped. From like 5 minutes of doing this, I was so annoyed. Basically, I'd finished the game, the playthrough before, and didn't know it. Or finished the platinum, the playthrough before, but didn't know it because I didn't realize these achievements were things you're supposed to click on to get rewards. Dumbest way I've ever gotten a plat. But I did get the plat, so I suppose I can't whine too much. And look, they've actually separated them into different sections now. Good job. I think they did have a complete section before. Actually, I can't remember, but they did not have a separate turn-in section. So that makes me feel good, because the mere fact they changed this to include that means I was not the only person with that issue. Okay, I'm actually going to leave it here. It's been close to 2 hours. We're going to be heading out to the, again, what I would call a farmer's market. What a town like this would probably just call the market. Hi, ma'am. We're not talking to you. Next time you're a stupid agent, though, we'd be interested in hearing the stories. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, y'all.